Welcome to our new show in the ministry. I'm here joined by my good friend,
Tyrese?
my good friend Tyrese, and today we are gonna talk about the top five youngsters in the world in football right now.
Yep.
Um, there's a lot of good youngsters out there, a lot of good youngsters. So this could be a tight debate, to
Yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
honest.
Most
Very
definitely.
different, a lot of different opinions you could have.
Yeah.
Um, Make sure to, I'm gonna say this at the beginning. Make sure to like and subscribe, share,
Yeah.
and get this thing rolling. So for you, Tyrese.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me.
hmm
What are your top five youngsters?
Right now, so like by the way, for me, I think the youngsters should be judged on like from 17 to 21 or 16 to 21 instead of like going like 22, 23.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like
yeah. I agree. I agree. I
so I
agree.
can leave out like the Mbappes and the Mounts because them
Yeah.
is like 22 and stuff. So I can just give you my five right now on current farm.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously it's Erling Haaland number one for me.
Oh, he has to be there. Has to be
Has
top
to
five.
be.
Has to be.
Um, my number two would be Phil Foden after him.
Mm-hmm.
Kai Havertz is already 22, so I'm not including him.
Okay.
But
He is?
actually, no,
You
he's
sure?
21. He's 21.
But
He's
you're
20.
still gonna include him in top five though.
Not on current farm. Not on current farm.
Yeah, current form I wouldn't say so.
I'm gonna give my top five on current farm, and then I give my top five in
Like on
general.
ability,
Ability.
and yeah, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So
Potentially,
my
yeah.
number one right now on farm is obviously Erling Haaland, and
Okay.
then there's Foden, and then there's that youngster Florian Wirtz from
Oh yes,
Bayer
boy.
Leverkusen. He's a
Yes, boy.
baller,
He's a baller, boy. He's a baller.
baller. Jude Bellingham has to be out there for sure.
Mm.
And for the past couple of games, the lick's been pretty good for Juventus, I believe.
Yeah. He actually has. He's been very underrated. No one's really like
Yeah,
looking
but
at him.
like that's the thing about the lick. We could talk about him a little bit before I give my other five. But like,
Go
bro,
ahead, go
like
ahead.
the lick hasn't like you haven't been hearing much of him since he went to Juve. But that doesn't mean he's been bad or anything.
It's
It's
true.
just that like I think it's like Juventus is the biggest team in Italy right now for sure. But like it's not like a box office team that you're gonna be hearing about. Like you're gonna think about him week in and week out because he's not
Yeah.
gonna be playing in the Premier League or
Or
like for
Even La
or
Liga.
La Liga or something like that. He's in
Yeah.
Serie A right now. He's doing pretty well for Juve. No one's already speaking about it. For me, I think he's the best young defender in the well. Ruben Dias is only 23 or 24.
If you want to use what our basis and like our bracket of
He has to
21,
be the best. Yeah,
then
he has to
Delay has to be the best. Wait, for
has
fun? No,
to
no,
be.
he's not better for Fana. He is better.
What?
Actually, yeah. Actually, he
He's
could be.
better
Yeah.
for
Yeah, he's
come
better for
on.
Fana. Let me not be stupid. Let me
Bro,
not be
bro,
stupid.
bro, bro,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
For fun,
I can't be stupid.
I rate for Fana Haley though. I rate for
Yeah,
Fana
he is
Haley.
pretty good. He is pretty good for his age. I can't lie. I can't lie. I
Yeah,
can't
but
lie.
like I think I have to throw my boy the lit in there, bro. Like he is for sure one of the best young defenders in the world. Um, but like if I have to say my five talents based on ability, so
Mm-hmm.
like I'm gonna try to use different positions because like everyone likes to say forwards or whatever.
Yeah.
The best youngster in world football right now is Erling Haaland based on ability.
Like currently, okay.
Not currently. No. That's
Oh,
on that.
you're on ability now. Okay,
This
okay,
is
okay.
on
Yeah.
ability. Erling
Okay,
Haaland is
okay,
number one for sure.
okay.
Phil Foden number two for me.
Mm-hmm.
Number three, I would gotta give it to Kai Havertz. Or you could put Kai Havertz before Foden, but like some people is gonna differ, so I'm gonna put Foden before Havertz because Foden's been more consistent than Havertz the past season.
Kai
So
Havertz, in it.
I gotta give, I gotta give, I gotta give him, I gotta give him third for now. I'm still putting the lit up in there. Still
Mm-hmm.
gonna put the lit. And number five, no one likes to mention him, but Gianluigi Donnarumma.
Ooh, that is an interesting show.
Bro, he's like the best. He's like one of the best keepers in Europe right now, and he's had
Wow.
amazing Euros. He hasn't really played much of PSG, so like that's the reason why I didn't put him in my current form because he hasn't really
I,
played much.
I feel the reason why though is because obviously Navas is still a good, decent keeper, and like
Decent, he's
eventually
a world class.
Donnarumma's so young that it just doesn't like he's gonna eventually eclipse Navas. I think next season he'll just play every single game at that point because Navas will be 36, I think,
Yeah,
and he would just be a good backup keeper Navas to have. So
yeah,
and Donnarumma is your friend. That's just a good keeper option. So for
yeah,
now, I agree. I agree with that. Donnarumma could be on the list.
yeah.
Um, For me, I can take my inform right now.
Yeah.
Top again has to be Erling Haaland. The amount of goals he scored this season he scored a lot of goals this season. No mind he's injured now, but still scored a lot of goals. Vinicius. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
I surprised you
Oh
didn't
yeah,
mention
I
Vinicius.
forgot. Yeah, you know what?
Um,
You know what? My five. I think I had Jude in there. I think I had Jude in there. Yeah.
yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Um, you know what? I think I put Vinicius in there over Jude. You know, I
I
think
think
those.
you have to.
I think I have to for real. Yeah,
Yeah, I
and like
think you have to.
Vinicius has improved a lot, so gotta give him there.
He's improved a lot, and I love it to see it because I believe this guy for so long because I could just see his problem. He just was not finishing. He was not making the correct decision. But once he gets it,
Yeah.
and he looking like right now he's getting it. So Vinicius number two for me right now. Number three is an interesting one though. This is hard. There's so many. That's the thing. I don't know. Uh, I'm gonna have to put who's youngsters in form right now. Foden's we're counting Foden, right?
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah,
How old Sancho is? I think I was going to say Sancho, but I wasn't too sure of his age. About.
Sancho's 21. Actually,
Oh, so like
he can't count.
I
If you
think
want
I
to,
could put. I think I said.
oh, don't worry.
Yeah. I think I have to. I think I have to put Sancho back in my list for sure because, like, I was thinking whether or not if Sancho is 22 or 23,
Mm-hmm.
and if he was 22, and I was like, wait, no, Sancho has to be like 2021, but I forgot. So I could put Sancho in my top five for the current ability right now.
Yeah. Okay,
So
that's
he
fair.
has
That's
to be
fair.
in there. Like I don't care who comes out, he has to be in there, bro. Has
He's
to be.
that's very fair. I can't argue
He
with that.
not on current form though, but for sure on ability he is most definitely. I'll put him. So I will give all my top five and then I'll let you give yours quickly again. So my
Go ahead.
top five on ability would be Haaland, Sancho, Foden, Havertz, and I can put Donnarumma in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
I
for my
took
number
out
three.
I took out Delete. Delete is right after, but I put Donnarumma in there because I don't think his name is mentioned as much because he's a keeper. So you could
Yeah.
continue now. Yeah.
Right. So my number three, I'm gonna put Foden out there. I think Foden's been decent this season. Um, Also number four now. This is where it gets sticky. Bellingham's you can use Bellingham. We can go for Delete. Oh, this is hard. I'm gonna stick Bellingham in there. I think Bellingham's a baller.
I think he is too. I
I
love
think
Jude.
he's
I love Jude Bellingham, but
I
like I had to like harshly take him out because obviously God put Sancho in there
yeah.
for sure. So I think he's a baller though.
Remember
I really
this my
want.
current ability one, this is my current ability. So
Yeah,
I mean not current ability, sorry, current form, sorry. My bad.
yeah, yeah.
So am I number five? What do you think about me putting Fatty in number five?
The thing is, yeah, I love Fatih. I think he's a baller, right? But this is on current form, yeah.
Yeah.
I think since he's come back from injury, he's been pretty good to be fair.
2 goals in 4 games.
But the reason why I didn't put him in my top five for current ability, yeah, is because he's been injured for over a year. So I didn't really know how he would be for the past year
Yeah, that's
if he
understandable.
was playing. So that's the only reason why. But my opinion on Fatih, I think he's a baller. I think he's a baller.
I think
I
he's
think,
very, very
I
good.
think he's gonna go straight to the top. They gave him that number 10 shirt from Barcelona, so he got to be feeling the pressure he's delivering. Um, so I think he should be a really good asset for Barca in the future. So yeah, you could put Fatih in there if you want.
I mean, yeah, a current form actually Fatty would be there though, really and truly, because he has 2 goals in the last 4 games, and one of the youngsters has 2 goals in the last 4 games. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna put him in there. In terms of ability, now, for me, my boy Jadon Sancho has to be in there. That is
100%
my guy. That is my guy.
baller. I mean,
Um,
following Sancho for like 3 years now. Like from the time he made his from the time he started like making a buzz at Borussia Dortmund, like I was watching this guy. Like I watched his England debut and everything. I remember when we played Spain in Nations League or something like that, and then he made his debut. I think it was against Spain or something like that. But he's a baller, man.
he
God,
is. He is.
there. Ole is
Uh,
just ruining him.
I'm gonna
Just
put Vinicius back in there again because Vinicius has a lot of tech. He's a very, very silky baller to me.
fair enough.
I rate him very highly. No, number three, I'm gonna put Pedri in there. maybe underrated show. Maybe an underrated show.
The thing
But
is, I like Pedri, you know, but like he got to show more output to me. So that's
yeah,
the reason.
that's why I says maybe underrated show because I feel the same thing. I feel that
Nice.
his all round play is always good. It's just literally most of the time it always is. It's just that final product, you know what I mean? Maybe that final pass at times. I mean, he needs to shoot and not pass, you know what I mean? But as I said, that will come with time because he's young. I think he's 18. He's it's pressure playing for Barca, especially in the situation that they're in. And he's a main player, so all that pressure on him. But he'll get used to it, and I think he'll be fine. So I think he has an ability to go to the top. Another Barcelona still put Fadi back in there. Again, big baller. I think he'll go to the top as well. And I'm going to put Haaland in there as well because, sorry, Haaland. I pronounced it like Haaland. Haaland, he's a robot. Like we all know, he's a robot. He's not human. He's not human. He's not human.
He has a chip. I think he has a chip program. He got a chip program to him or something like that, bro. Like because he's just
his finishing is a joke,
bro. It's just a joke, bro.
It actually is a joke, but it doesn't make sense.
I wanted him at Chelsea, to be fair. But like
I know you wanted them.
I didn't want Lukaku, bro. I wanted it early on.
Timberland boots, man. Timberland boots.
We'll get into that another time. But like I'm gonna tell you about Pedri. Like so, like if people are here, like I saying producing more output, I don't mean outputs and just like goals and stuff like that. I think Fati's a very good ball carrying midfielder. I think he has a very high IQ for a young.
You mean Pedri, right?
Yeah, most definitely. I said Fati.
Yeah, you said Fati.
I mean Pedri. I'm sorry, Pedri. Sorry. Right. So with Pedri, for me, he is a baller, stone cold baller, 100%.
100%.
But with him, yeah, I just think they need to show like more output, like rather if it's more assists, rather it's getting the occasional goal. I don't really think I like to judge midfielders based on goals really because that ain't really their game. Their game is to create chances.
Yeah,
he does create a whole heap of chances. I can't lie, but he doesn't get much assists. He hasn't been getting much assists.
I think in defense of that, last season they had a lot of awful finishes. Like Braithwaite wasn't finishing. Like he put a lot of people through. Like he did put a lot of people through, and Barca they just didn't finish. And obviously you're not gonna get assists for that. So I think this season when he comes back from injury because he was overplayed last season.
Yeah, he was overplayed. He played too much.
And for that his age to play 70-something games, from go to the Euros straight to the Olympics just like that. Nah. Yeah. So he's getting his break now. Hopefully he comes back better than ever, and we see him flourish. Let's talk about some youngsters that we didn't mention, like maybe like a João Felix. What are your thoughts on João Felix?
My thoughts on João Felix is like my thoughts on him 2 years ago. Stone cold baller. But like the issue that I had with him, I think he made the wrong decision in going to Atletico. I don't think like Simeone is the most positive of coaches to be working underneath. He's a negative manager. So for me, I think like when João Felix had that choice to go to Man City, I think he should have went to City. I think he would be. Look, as much as I hate to say it because I'm a United fan, he would be perfect for City. I think that false nine thing that they play, I think he was just ball there. Like he's gonna, for me, right? I think if City's going in for a striker, like I think they're gonna have a very tough time trying to convince Haaland to come if Real Madrid comes around, if Barcelona comes around. Yeah, like they're not like the powerhouses that they used to be a couple of years ago because they've been stricken with financial difficulties in the past couple of months. But it's Barcelona and Madrid, bro. Like if someone mentions Man City to you over Barca or Madrid, and if they say, okay, Haaland, come here, you're gonna be part of this project. We're rebuilding Barcelona, we're rebuilding Real Madrid, whatever. He's gonna choose to go to the Barcelona or Real Madrid for sure.
As he should, because he can look at it as in, I can come here now, and I can build this up.
Yeah, most definitely.
I can be the man that get us to the top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I agree as well.
That's how it is. But João Felix, I think he would fit also at Liverpool. Like maybe Firmino or something like that.
He would score more goals than Bobby for sure. But like, I love Bobby Firmino. But like, João Felix would be perfect for Liverpool. But like for me, he'll be amazing underneath Pep Guardiola. I think, as I was saying, Pep should go for João Felix. I think in that current system they play right now with this false nine thing, he
would work well, man.
He would be the ridiculous,
bro. That guy, I don't think people understand how good he actually is. He's very good. He just
bro, his touch, bro, his
He
touch.
just doesn't get the chances in his team that he plays in. Like it's just not. It suits him. It doesn't suit him at the same time. Like his dribbling is always going to be there. His touch is brilliant. He has very good IQ for a player that he is, for how young he is. Like, he's a very good player. He has all the fundamentals. Like it just needs to, I don't know, maybe try a little bit hard. I don't know what it is in the system that he's in. It's 100 million transfer, so he can't really. He's a 7-year contract as well, so he can't really just leave like that. So maybe he can be Griezmann's successor. I mean, Griezmann's there now,
I
but I
mean,
mean, he could be the new Griezmann because Griezmann did throw it on flourish, and they're the same kind of player. You know what I mean? The drop
yeah,
in deep, and
yeah.
you know what I mean.
For
So
me, for me, a young player shouldn't really want to go to Atletico Madrid, bro. Like,
yeah, I feel you got to be established a little bit at least to then go
exactly.
to then adapt to the system. Like so it's gonna be hard you being like a player like him and coming into like when we're 1-0 up, maybe not go for it too much, just to stay compact, and if you see
Yeah,
the opportunity, go. You know what I mean? We
yeah.
don't. I don't think he'll suit stats and everything, but hopefully he'll do well this season. He looked good versus Liverpool the other day actually when Atletico actually looked they were kind of on the front foot
Bro,
in a way.
he's sick. He's a
I
sick baller, bro.
very
His
very good.
control, his touch, like his dribbling, his off the ball movement, everything is just so smart about him, man. And he's like 20 or 21, bro. It's ridiculous for a youngster. For me, I think he's gonna go straight to the top. I think he's one of my favorite ballers for me, but the reason why I want to put him in my top 5 on ability right now because he hasn't been really showing it consistently enough for me for the past 2 years he's been at Atletico, but
Yeah.
that is not down to him really because he's playing in a negative system. So there are
Yeah,
many players that played underneath negative managers that look good, but don't look as good as they should be. Like I remember underneath Mourinho, Eden Hazard was very good, but he
it
wasn't like
was. It
how
was.
he was underneath Sarri. Like,
Yeah.
he had much more time on the ball underneath Mauricio Sarri. But with
Um.
what was it?
I was gonna say like what is another youngster we haven't mentioned?
Um, the thing is that there's so many good youngsters right now in Europe that like
I'm trying to think.
um I thought Valverde was younger, but I think he's like 23 or something.
He's 23. Yeah, he's not a youngster right now.
Yeah, but he's a
Um,
good player though.
he is obviously good. He's very good. I mean, Rodrigo could be a show. He's pretty decent. I think he's kind of
For,
underrated in a sense.
for me, I think he's underrated too, but he doesn't really play as much as he should be.
Yeah,
As well.
I mean, recently he has though. You know, he's actually scored. He always scores in Champions League. I feel like literally, I swear every time he starts, he scores. Like it's mad.
We gotta
Like
talk about. Oh, sorry, what were we saying?
no, go ahead.
We gotta talk about my boy Chouameni.
Ooh, that is a good shout right there. That's a good shout right there. I like that. I like that.
Chouameni, bro.
I like that.
My
Talk
guy.
to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. What are your thoughts on Don Tushmeni? I can't even pronounce it properly.
Chouameni. For me, I think he's a baller. I still think you gotta develop a little bit more. A little bit more. I think he's a baller, but I think you gotta develop just a little bit more, and then he can make that next big step. So like this season, if he continues the way he's playing right now, the way he played for France, the way he's playing for Monaco right now,
Lovely, lovely.
I think that he'll be ready for a big transfer in the summer to like Chelsea. To be fair, we have our radar on him right now. I think we sent
He's
scouts out.
ours, buddy. He's coming to United. I'm just kidding. I don't know if he's coming to United or not, but I would love him at United right now, boy. Like,
For me,
oh,
I think if you're looking for that Kante replacement, for that guy's gonna make those tackles and stuff, and he's like
he's playing mobile.
I think a lot of players are saying that he's similar to like both Pogba and Kante or something like that.
Yeah, he's very mobile and he does strike forward at times.
Yeah. So I think that's good for us to have right now. We need someone that will have that energy in midfield like that we can. I think he's getting a bit older now. I think he's a stone cold baller for sure. Stone cold baller, 100%. And for me, I think he's gonna go straight to the top. This summer that's gonna be coming up now. I think it's gonna be a big one for him. I think there are gonna be a lot of clubs that are gonna be aiming for him. So for me, I've got to go with my boy Chouameni. So what's your thoughts on Chouameni?
I think he's a very good player. The way he played next to Pogba in that Euros final was brilliant. It was brilliant. He showed a lot of maturity. It didn't even look like he was a young player. Look, he's done it all the time. He's played that, you know, like every single weekend. So I think he would be, for my club personally, I think he would be a perfect fit at United to slot right in that midfield to just not control the back four because he's not a dictator kind of CDM, but he's a destroyer. You know what I mean? And he has that ability to drive forward beyond the person he's playing next to, or in a 4-3-3 or whatever system. So I feel that this summer, even January maybe, I feel he's gonna get a decent move. Maybe not United, maybe not Chelsea, but I think it'll be like a top 4 club in Italy or wherever, Spain, wherever he goes. So I think he has a bright future.
I think that's fair, but like, what about Harvey Elliott at Liverpool? Although he got injured,
or Curtis Jones. I mean,
not Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott.
I'm just saying, I said or. Like,
okay.
I'm not gonna like. Okay, I'm a United fan. I don't really like Liverpool that sort of way, but I can be unbiased here. But I don't think they get the recognition that. I can be honest. They don't think they get recognition that they deserve. It's Liverpool. We're not really used to seeing Liverpool really like have a bunch of youngsters like this and that.
Yeah, 100%.
Really. So I think that Harvey Elliott is very good.
Yeah,
I actually think he's very good. I think it was unfortunate he got his injury because I think he was playing well in his role. He was really growing into the team, trying to get used to who he's playing with and stuff like that. Hopefully he comes back. Luckily, the injury wasn't as bad as I thought. It's a 4-month injury, which is still bad, but at least not ACL or anything like that. What are your thoughts on him?
For me, Harvey Elliott is a sick footballer. This is his it would have been his breakthrough season. So like, I'm not gonna put him into the conversation of being like one of those big ballers yet, but I think he's good though. I think he's versatile because I think he's a striker, play midfield, like center midfield. I think he can play number 10 as well. So like I think he's really he's high energy as well. So I think he's suited to that Liverpool system. He's good on the ball. He just needs to improve in the final third for me, and then I think it will be the perfect article.
Very, very good. Anybody else we missed out?
Of course, we missed out someone. We missed out the whole killer, Mason Greenwood.
How would they forget Greenwood? What? How would they forget
United fan? Forget it. I forgot about him too. Don't worry, I forgot about him.
I have to put him back in the top 5 for form instead of Foden. Get Foden out of there.
Oh yeah,
Greenwood there, boy. Like in terms of he's been scoring a lot.
Take Foden out of there and put in my boy Mason Gunn.
I completely forgot about him. I don't know how. How do I remember Sancho and not Greenwood? Greenwood is he's Greenwood. You know what I mean? I think that he still has a lot to develop in his game.
Yeah. I have my different opinions on him. Yeah. So like for me, I think he's a stone cold
baller, as you say. You know what I mean? Stone cold baller, stone cold killer, bro. Ice cold, ice in his veins. You know
for me, with Mason Greenwood, yeah, I think what he needs to improve is like his predictability. Like it's just this cutting on the left hand side
all the time. You gotta keep.
He can't keep doing that. Because I was watching him against Leicester, I was like, bro, am I watching Gareth Bale or am I watching Mason? Because like Mason, like prime Gareth Bale, just to cut in on his left and just shoot all the time.
Yeah, but how Bale did it though, it was like he knew when to do it.
Yeah,
but over the years he grew to know when to cut in on his left and do it. But I feel right now Greenwood is just like he's running, step over, shoot, and hope it goes in. Like look at his goals. I'm not trying to downplay him right now, by the way. Like Greenwood's an ice cold.
Yeah, he's a baller, bro. But for me, I think that he needs like a different, a new manager, a better manager.
I don't think he's being coached. I think it's just being told go and express yourself, and he's not being nurtured properly.
Because like Greenwood is at what 20 now? He turned 20 like last month or something.
Yeah, 20.
For me, I think what I've been watching Greenwood for like 2 years now. We've been watching him for like 2 years now. 2 years ago, he's improved, but like he's improved for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But like, has he really like shown us anything like majorly different ever since?
That's a good question. I can be honest with this one. I don't think Greenwood is a different player than he was in the academy. Not in the sense that he's not matured or whatever.
He's matured for sure, but like,
I just think he's doing the same things. Like he's
doing the same thing. That just step over and just shoot him with his left foot.
But he's just a really good finisher. So it's what he does. because as I said, he's not being nurtured. Probably he's not being told, yo, you gotta track back a bit.
Yeah.
Because Greenwood does not track back or link back with one.
I don't really care about that. That's sort of part of his game.
I think he needs to develop it, and if he wants to be a striker as well, he needs to learn to hold up the ball. Because when he out front, he can't really hold up the ball well. He drops too deep. It's good to drop deep, but he drops too deep.
Yeah,
and then doesn't get back up in time because he's dropping how deep he drops. Like those little things in his game, he needs to develop. And I maybe that will come over time. Under Ollie, I don't think it will.
Greenwood is cold. Greenwood is cold though. Like for me, I think you just need to to be like if it, I don't. That's the thing. I don't like him playing as a winger, but I think he's much suited, much better. Like
I don't think so.
But I don't think he's ready to play as a lone frontman as yet.
He's
but
not.
I think.
You think? You muted by the
way.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I think I accidentally pressed the mute button. But yeah, with Greenwood, yeah, I don't think he's ready to play as a lone frontman by himself. But I think he could play in a two though. Like, if you had to play a formation that and you play him next to Cristiano Ronaldo or something, he plays off Ronaldo. I think that could help him develop as well. I just don't like how you guys just stick him onto the right wing because I remember like when Rooney was at United, like I heard like a lot from like all the United fans because obviously I was too young to see Rooney breaking through. I think when he started off at United, he played on the wing as well, and then I think he played on the wing or was it Thierry Henry at Arsenal?
Rooney played up front.
I think maybe Thierry Henry that played on the left.
Yeah,
for Arsenal, and then I think after a while, Arsene Wenger started playing him up on top on the left hand side next to Dennis Bergkamp. So it used to be Bergkamp on the right in a 4-4-2, and then Thierry on the left as the two front men. But before that, I think he played off the left as a left mid.
Rooney?
No, Thierry Henry, not Rooney.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Rooney. Okay.
No. I'm talking about Thierry Henry. I think when he first broke.
Oh yeah, he did play as a left. He did play as a left.
I think he played as a left winger, and then after a couple of years, Wenger started playing him right. I don't know if that's going to be the case with Greenwood. I don't know, but for me, I don't think that y'all can't just keep playing him like as a right winger all the time. Try him as a striker sometimes.
We don't have. But the thing is, we have Cavani and we have Ronaldo. Like we just have those players.
Cup games, bro. We got cup games.
We're not in the Carabao Cup anymore.
Oh yeah,
we're not in the Carabao Cup anymore. So you can't.
Oh yeah, I can't say that.
And then when we go in the FA Cup, who knows who he'll draw? You know what I mean? And that's all in January. So he's gonna have to stay on that right side for now. And I think he's inside forward right now. That's just what he is at the moment. Like he's early in his stages of development. So we'll just see where it goes with that. Is that it? Is that anybody else we're forgetting, or we're gonna wrap up now?
No. For me, what I really wanted to speak about now is like we gotta give credit to some of these academies. So like for you right now, give me your top 5 academy. Not top 5. I think that may be a bit too difficult to think about. Give me your top 3 right now. Top 3.
I think Chelsea has a pretty decent academy.
Yeah, we do. I haven't spoken about Rich James, but like, I haven't really spoken about Rich James.
He's not 21.
He's 21. He's actually 21.
What?
Yeah, Reece is 21. I think Reece is a baller. I think Reece has a very good all-around game as a fullback. He's good defensively. He's really good moving forward. I think he's just going to keep getting better. I think he's underrated in my opinion. No one's really like speaking of him high enough in my opinion. He had a really good season last year. This season he started off pretty well. I think he scored against Arsenal as like 2 or 3 assists. I think doing pretty well to be honest. Bit typical injury, but I wouldn't put him in my top 5 in either of the list because I just don't think he's like as good as those other ballers. But he is a baller for sure. But your academy,
academy. I can say Chelsea have a pretty good academy. This is not in order by the way. Just top 3.
Yeah.
To be honest, right? Barca has actually
let me see. It's an amazing academy.
A very good academy if you really look at it. As much as they're in turmoil right now.
Yeah.
Got some good players coming through. I know people are gonna comment. Some people are gonna come in and say, "Oh, why did you not mention United's academy?" I don't think our academy. I think our academy is a bit overrated in that sense, man. Like we have some decent players in there, but really and truly, how many of them really do break in the last like 5 years? How many of them broke into the first team?
Rashford, Greenwood, Tuanzebe, Williams. But Williams and Tuanzebe are on loan now, so only 2.
That it's not really that money. You know what I mean? We just sell them anyway. So I'm not gonna really mention United. The third one now is a really hard one. I really don't know. Because I don't really be studying academies like that. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, so I can't really say who has a
Oh,
good.
put, you gotta put Ajax in there, bro.
Oh my, yes, yes, yes,
Gotta put Ajax in there.
yes. Ajax is there. Yes, that is true. That is true. That's my top three: Chelsea, Ajax, and Barca at the moment. That's me.
I think that's mine as well. But like, I think a underrated academy that I saw some the other day. No one's really speaking about the Anderlecht Academy. I think they brought.
Anderlecht,
Yeah, I think so. I think they brought through Tillemans. They brought through
brother,
Lukaku.
brother.
I think
You
they brought
serious?
through that Doku. That was his name. Doku. I think.
Doku that plays for Rennes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think they brought him through as well. But like, he's not that. By the way, the Anderlecht Academy is not in my top three. But like,
How
I
many
think it's
there?
underrated. It's not in my top three, by the way, guys. I just think it's an underrated academy. It's bringing through some couple of ballers like Tillemans, Doku, Lukaku, I guess, over the years. But for me, my top three will be Barca, Chelsea, and Ajax for sure. But like, the best club right now that I've been realizing for the past couple of years when it comes to developing young players, it has to be Dortmund, bro.
Oh yes, but they're not really. That's not
Not
academy.
the academy,
That's like
not the
bringing a player there.
academy,
Yeah, that's
but
like
the
bringing a player to
development of
Dortmund to
players.
get play time and develop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hundred
Definitely,
percent.
definitely Dortmund.
They do a really good job developing young players. I don't really think they brought too much players through their academy apart from Pulisic and Reina. But like, I know right now that they're probably the best in developing young players because if you look at it over the years, it's been Marco Reus was the first crop I could think about, and then there's Erling Haaland, and then you got Jadon Sancho, Jude Bellingham, Giovanni Reina. All these ballers are coming through. But for me, I think Dortmund is doing the best job right now.
Yeah. I think that was a pretty good show. I think we're gonna wrap up here.
Yeah,
I think we covered most of the things. If we forgot anybody, put it down in the comments.
yeah, 100.
Maybe how you can talk with debate in the comments. Maybe you'll get a response. Who knows? Um,
Yeah,
all right, guys. So don't forget, like and subscribe, share. You can also check us out on the Pundit Box if you want to see us with more content.
yeah,
Um, that's our me and his channel and others. So yeah, like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you in the next video.
yep.